Hello and welcome to Let's Play For the Frog the Bell Tolls. I'm Saber. In the previous episode we got the gold to repair the spring bell. However, that unleashed a mammoth. We then went to find a mirror shield to defeat the mammoth and obtained it, so now let's get rid of our mammoth problem. In fact, I'm so confident since we have the snake killer and the mirror shield, I didn't even heal for this fight. And I'm immediately having instant regrets. The mammoth saw its reflection and hesitated. What should I do? Well, I'm thinking we probably should run away bravely and courageously. No going back now? Well, crap. So much for the prince following my plan, but okay. Why is it so tough? I have the mirror shield. Why can't I defeat it? Well, Prince, that's because this is actually a completely unwinnable battle and you need to figure out some other way to defeat the mammoth. So I think we should start with talking to the Elder since he may know something. Elder, even the mirror shield didn't work.
You haven't had enough training. Are you going to give in? If only we had a device that could control animals.
That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I've got all those gym badges from earlier. Dr. Knit was also working on something like that. Anyways, let's just use the magic of video editing to jump cut to when we're at Nintendo and I'm done complaining to the receptionist about not getting an advanced copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Well, I'm sure that was a completely productive talk and I'm not going on any blacklists for life. Anyways, let's just go up here and talk to our good old friend Dr. Knit.
Oh, it's cake. Look at this, a machine that will let you control animals. What's that? Of course it can control giant mammoths. Say, that's a great idea. I'll call it the Mammoth Controller. Mamicon for short. Switch to items during battle with B, select it with, and press A.
And we got the Mamicon!
You know, I'm close to completing my life's work. A giant power suit. It's bound to come in handy fighting Delarin.
Wow, Nintendo's making giant robots? Get in the robot, Cake! And now let's just jump cut right back to the mammoth because you don't need to see me travel over the overworld. Alright, mammoth, I'm here. It's time to be enslaved. Please stop the mammoth. I would if you weren't in my way. Alright, mammoth, let's do this. It's time to kick your ass. The mammoth saw its reflection and hesitated. Now we can finally use the item, so let's find the Mamicom and put it on its head. Somehow. Since I'm like imagining it as this giant thing and I have no idea how Prince Cake is actually getting on them. Anyways, we put it on a head and activated the Mammothcom. The mammoth became tame. Roar. I loved how the Mammothcom was just staying stationary as the mammoth was moving. What a relief. Anyways, roar. Now the mammoth will follow us, so let's take it down here and see it was literally 2 screens down. I don't know why there was a jump cut previously. Hey mammoth, think you can move this? Roar. I'll take that as a yes. Great, now pull it along behind you. Roar. And now we can carry the gold all the way back to... I forget what that town was called. Anyways, much like with the miners, if we get into a fight, the mammoth actually takes over and knocks out the enemies immediately. Unfortunately, you know, it's only, what, about, I'd say less than a minute that we actually have this mammoth power-up, so... yeah, we'll just slowly make our way here and just move this boulder, and now... I don't know why I moved it all that way, but hey, graphical glitch. Anyways, we're now here at Spring Hill. Let's go get Jinbei. Wait here like a good boy. Good mammoth. Jinbei, I'm just imagining him doing like a monotone roar. Oh, my friend, you have gold? Yes, and I brought it with this huge critter. Oh, fantastic. Where is it? It's just outside. Sugoi! I like it! I'll take it! Really? Then please pay to repair the bell. Okay, that's easy. I'll take responsibility for fixing bell. I'll leave it to you. Just a moment, please. What happened to this mammoth? It's a long story. Can I please make use of it? Yes, but take this controller, or it might go berserk. And handed the Mamicom to Jinbei. Thank you, my friend. Please follow me. The villagers wish to thank you too. Really? Ha ha ha! I'm embarrassed. Great job, Prince Cake. You really found the gold. Cha-ching! Wow, you're amazing, Prince Cake. Smooch. We'll hear the chimes of the spring bell again soon. Now it's warmer, frogs can survive on the glacier. Our lost friend has returned safely. It's me, the frog from the Elder's Hut. Thanks to you, I was able to return home. Bell repairs should begin soon. Richard and his men will be able to turn back, but where is he? Prince Cake! Just in time. Hey, I'm Dr. Knit's assistant. He asked me to deliver this and tell you you're on Nintendo's blacklist for some reason. And we got the Z flute. Or Z flute. This flute will summon the power suit when we're finished with it. Great, give my regards to the doctor. Also, this is just a rumor, but we heard the Crokians have begun a massive frog hunt. A frog hunt? Oh no, Richard and his men are in danger. Cake went straight to Alamode. Wow, that was a convenient jump cut. Anyways, let's go and see what's happening. Move it, Froggy. Lord Delaran will awaken in spring. Yule Runts will be his tasty treat. Wahahaha. Out of the way. Well, I probably could have killed them both, but okay. They've taken all the frogs. Was Richard among them? Wait, where's my daughter? Where's my Madeline?
How should I know?
Ugh. Sir, are you okay? Steady, sir. The Crokians took my daughter to the palace. Please, save her. Your daughter? Hang in there. They got everybody. Was even Richard captured? I was separated from the others. Only I escaped. Please, take this. I risked my life for it. And we get the club key. Rescue the others? So be it. I'll free them all. Anyways, I guess it's now time to go to the final dungeon for the final time and rescue the frogs. But first, let's just see the newsflash here and if it's changed. In theory. Newsflash! Crokians hunting frogs en masse. And let's talk about that one NPC who was standing right here on this screen. I've placed the artwork for that NPC on the side, and I have a theory about this NPC. And I'm really going to have to stress that this is just a crazy theory of mine and it has very little basis in reality, but he said he had a daughter named Madeline. Do you recognize that name from any other Nintendo games? If you said yes, there was a Madeline in Metroid Other M. Congratulations, you are correct, and I am so sorry that you haven't fully repressed that game from your memories. Infamously, in Other M, Yoshio Sakamoto was the director, producer, and scenario writer, while for this game, he was the scenario writer. So basically, my theory is that this NPC is Yoshio Sakamoto's self-insert. Really, it's the long, wavy hair and the nose that's kind of making me believe this. Since I actually can't find any photos of him without the long, wavy hair, I'm just going to assume that he's always looked like that. Okay, there is actually one or two photos that I have seen that say it's him where he doesn't have the long hair, but I can't find a date for when they were taken, so yeah. It's just nearly every single photo of Yoshio Sakamoto is from the development of Metroid Other M, so I'm just going to continue to assume that he has always looked like this and that this is his self-insert character. But seriously, what is it with him and the name Madeline anyways? And once again, I want to stress that this is just a theory, as it really annoys me when someone can say something and people believe it or start parroting it despite no proof, and it just gets spread around endlessly and accepted as fact. But I guess that's the second question I'll ever ask a Nintendo representative if I ever get the chance, and they are able to answer any questions with no restrictions. The first is still going to be, what the hell happened to the first Xenoblade in North America? Why did it take so long to get over here? The people have a right to know! Sorry about that. There are reasons why my friends don't bring up Xenoblade anymore. Anyways, where were we? Oh, right, we're going through Princess Waffle's Death Castle. Yeah, no, I sincerely doubt that the Crokians brought all the piranhas, spikes, and lava to the castle when they invaded, so I can only assume that Princess Devil's Food Cake is a giant sadist. Seriously, Prince Cake, why are you trying to rescue her? Everything about her is saying she's bad news. Besides, you have Prince Richard already. Well, actually, no, you're trying to rescue him, and Princess Beavertail is still missing in action. But do you really want to save the person who owns this castle? Look, it just killed you! You idiot. Anyways, we're now back, and I'm just saying, Prince Cake, I don't really think she's worth it, even if she turns out to be real. The Krokians couldn't have modified the castle to this degree to install the infrastructure required for all the death traps. By the time the invasion happened, you heard of the invasion and got there. So these had to have been in place. Look, I'm just trying to protect you, and I'm just saying there's warning signs.
Plus, I really think you would be happier with Richard.
Anyway, wait, how did I not get hit by that? Can I have a replay? Okay, I still have no idea how that happened, but considering how harsh the hitbox has been for when talking to people, this is surprising and weird. My best guess at what happened was that the actual hurt part of it is in the black donut hole part, which I was off by a pixel. Do I go down and across that tightrope where there's a bunch of hurty things pointing at me, or do I just transform into a snake and take this path to bypass all of that? This is a very hard choice, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I could understand using the snake to just get to the Wonder Ball, but being able to use it to completely bypass this obstacle just seems weird. Anyways, let's just transform back into a human. What you didn't see was me stumbling through the menu and forgetting where the apple was. Thank you, video editing. Anyways, now that we're a human again, let's go in here and fight this enemy. And I love him because, like, it looks like he's just lifting dumbbells. I love that little limited animation. It's just so cute. Just, like, look at him. Look, there's another. He's just lifting dumbbells, and we're trying to reach him, and then just as we get up here, we just interrupt his workout and kill him. We're such an asshole. Anyways, since we have a while before anything else happens and I'm just traversing through the castle, I guess I haven't talked about the title of the game, For the Frog the Bell Tolls. Obviously it comes from the phrase For Whom the Bell Tolls, which was popularized by the Ernest Hemingway novel. It was, however, originally from Devotions Upon Emergent Occasions by John Donne. I think I'm pronouncing the last name correct? Jean Donne? No, it wouldn't be that. He's English, not French. Regardless, the full phrase is, any man's death diminishes me because I'm involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. There's actually a bit more to the whole thing, but that's the important part, and the phrase just means to serve as a constant reminder that we're mortal, and that each death of someone we know or don't serves to remind us of our mortality. And this is getting depressing, and I forgot where I was going with this. Anyways, I just wanted to say where the phrase originally came from. So, what to talk about next? I still want to finish this before Xenoblade 2, and thankfully there's only 3 videos counting this one left, and Nintendo decided to not have any salmon runs until the 2nd of December, so I probably do have time, instead of how many hours of Splatoon 2 I am at now. Apparently it's 160 hours, but I doubt that. And I'm on the low end compared to some of my friends. Besides the special edition of Xenoblade 2, which I talked about my adventure with getting that previously, I've got the Xenoblade Switch Pro controller pre-ordered too. God, there's 100 bucks Canadian gone. I got it mainly because with Splatoon 2's launch, I had knocked a cup of water onto my original Switch Pro controller. The controller mostly got out fine, and it was kind of miraculous that the only thing that really happened was that after taking it apart and drying it, was that the NFC didn't work anymore. So I'll be glad to actually have that on the controller again instead of just using the Joy-Cons again. And maybe I'll be motivated to play through Breath of the Wild's Master Mode now that I have the Amiibo again. Well, access to reading the Amiibo again. I just don't like the Joy-Cons. The batteries are just so weak and seems like one dies a lot sooner before the other, and yeah. Also, I finally got the Majora's Mask Link Amiibo. Originally, that went up when I was in Toronto at a convention, so I didn't have access to a computer to pre-order. Essentially, it was just online only here at Best Buy Canada, so I had to wait for a restock. In the meantime, I did actually find a place that was selling those custom NFC cards locally, and got one to act as Majora's Mask Link. At this point, the only amiibo that I'm missing are all the Animal Crossing cards, and the Mario Sports cards, which, I have no interest in them. I prefer the figures. They just look cool, and part of me still can't believe that we actually got some form of official Earthbound and Mother merchandise in North America with them. Anyways, the blip in the footage that you just saw was just me cutting out about a minute of pointless wandering around, which you didn't need to see, and I really didn't want to find more things to talk about in order to pad. Why is there so many clocks here? I mean, I understand from a gameplay perspective and that they act as platforms, but, like, really, why is there so many clocks? Does, like, Princess Rice Pudding actually collect them? And why is there even more clocks here? What's going on with this castle? Just... Princess, Why? Do you just collect clocks? Please, I need to know. This is just so weird, and oh my god, this clock is now trying to kill me. Your castle is a death trap. I have no idea why Prince Cake here wants to save you. I have no idea why he would be interested in you, besides apparently you look good, but once again, I really doubt you even exist. And none of this makes any sense anymore. Just this game. I may finally be at the point where this game has broken me and I'm at a loss for words. Just two more videos. I can do this. Anyways, if you thought we had seen everything that this castle had to offer in its death traps and general annoyances, you were wrong! Introducing the crane! Oh my god, the crane. Yeah, Princess, I don't know what dessert I haven't done yet, apparently really loves crane games as well. This becomes a major pain in the ass. Just cut to when I finish this. I did it. I got past the stupid ass claw. I hate this castle. I hate you, Princess Rhubarb Pie. Finally, the worst is over. It's all uphill from here. It's just nice and easy, and there's nothing to worry about. Except for a treasure chest that I missed that's coming up, and I have no idea what's actually in it, but since finding out would require doing the claw again, yeah, no, it's not worth it. Even if it is probably the final heart piece. And as we're moving this block, I guess let's get back to the subject of Zelda. So far, my favorite video that I've done has been the 10 characters I'd like to see in the next Hyrule Warriors. And I did say that I wanted to see the whole cast from this game in it. That hasn't changed, especially after Fire Emblem Warriors. The thing I really liked about Hyrule Warriors was that how each character felt unique. Even though there were 10 sword users, they each managed to feel unique. Meanwhile, with Fire Emblem Warriors, that just felt like it dropped the ball on that end. All the characters just seemed to blur together. I just think that Richard, Sable, Jam, and Mandola could all be really different from what they have in the game currently. Anyways, I mostly enjoyed Fire Emblem Warriors. I just wish it would have had a lot more variety than sword, 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 and sword with a side of sword and a sword on top. Especially when everything else in the weapon triangle feels underutilized. Anyways, that's enough padding, mainly because, well, we're almost at the end of the video. And, oh my god, what the hell is up with all these tiki heads? Princess Nanaimo, who does the interior decorating to your castle? They have absolutely no taste, nothing goes together, and, what is this castle? Just, what is this game? What is this hodgepodge of everything? This isn't supposed to be some Unity Store asset flip where things are just put together with no care of their cohesion. But no, just suddenly we have tiki heads. For some reason. I need a drink. Anyways, let's just go through this door and get some cutscenes over with, please. And finally, we found the frogs. Richard, are you in here? Did you come to rescue us? Sorry, but Prince Richard isn't here. What? He was separated from us during the frog hunt. Don't worry, I'm sure he's safe. Let's get out of here. I think not, Prince Cake. I'm surrounded. Seize him. And all of a sudden, no! Dang, this... Arg. I'm thinking that Prince Cake isn't actually going to be a good character for a Muso because it seems like every time he's faced with more than one opponent, he gets his ass kicked. Outnumbered. No fair. Oh, you're awake! Are you okay? Who are you? The Crokians captured you when you fainted! Did you come here to rescue me? Mandola! Mandola? Don't play dumb, do us both a favor, and drop the disguise! What do you mean? Hey! Ow, you've got a mean right hook. Sorry, but you accosted me all of a sudden. Not a witch after all. Forgive me. What's your name? Madeline. Right, I met your father, Yoshio Sakamoto. Oh, father, I want to see him again. Sob, sob. Don't worry, we'll escape. No sweat, using one of my nifty items. Huh? Where's all my stuff? I bet the soldiers hid my stuff near here, but I can't do anything locked up like this. Sob, sob. And yep, unfortunately we no longer have any items, so that's the end of this episode. Next episode, well, we're gonna break out of jail, and I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching.